Okay, so let's fire up MATLAB here. This is the code that I have to plot the trajectory of Halley's Comet around the Sun using a Verlet Integrator. Still need to change the units for appropriate astronomical units and meters and stuff like that, but the code seems to work so far. So we have the script orbit run. We have our constant parameters, making these global so that it passes it over to the functions. A couple of constants, the mass of the comet, and this is actually Newton's gravitational constant times the mass of the Sun. So we just bottle that together in kappa. A couple of initial conditions, x and y positions and x and y velocities. We calculate the first radius component, and then we also calculate the first force components. We set up a time step for the Verlet Integrator, which is tau. These guys, it's part of old code which I don't need now. We set what time 1 is and the n value for our for loop. Then calculate new time values. This is the Verlet code, these two guys here, one for x, one for y positions, and this is the Verlet here as well, which is for velocities, right, and x and y as well. In between the two we calculate a new r value which gets passed to the function file, and we calculate new forces because these guys here need new forces, so the I+1 here, so new values. We plot x and y, then get frame here puts each plot into this matrix M, and then at the end we get a nice little movie. So this is a run file. We have two function files, orbit force x and orbit force y. This is orbit force y. You can see the global values declared, and this is just negative kappa, which we remember is gm over here, times m over r squared, multiplied by y as well. Now I'm having some discussion with some colleagues about this assignment and whether that's the right way to do it, but I'll show you how it goes. We've got y and we've got x, and we'll just run the code and I'll show you what happens. There we go. Now who says that's not absolutely gorgeous? Now we know the path should be elliptical, and this is elliptical, but what I'm not sure of is whether the orbit should change or if it should just be one repeated one. This is a much longer one here, so I'm not sure, but you can let me know what you think. If you know how it's supposed to be, then you can let me know in this discussion here. I'll let you know updates on that. Cheers.